Hey guys, I'm playing Madden 23 Base franchise as quarterback. The reason why I'm playing this because I did pretty much a lot of videos going to pretty much think YouTube. That is going to be my third video today, I think. Yep, my third video today. So, subscribe if you haven't, and enjoy me pretty much kicking the shit out of Atlanta.
The Browns set to take over. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. It'll be here before you know it. If it ended today... Now Hall throwing to start the drive. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside. Now that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Yeah, able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talked to one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. This one complete to Coleman. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to pull back on.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. His first catch. And a 1st down. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the 1st down. Drive 1 is they had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. A good position to be in here, second and inches. Looking to throw. Hall working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. He had 3 catches last week. That one his third on this drive alone. They go play action here on first down. He finds his target, Allen. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Here we go now on first and goal. Coleman is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Throwing to start the drive. Hall. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing again. Hall. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The improv out there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a third and short, 3rd and 1. Back to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know. So here are the Browns to take over. They are working on that very impressive. Throwing to start the drive. Hall. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And he'll get nothing out of that one. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Looking to throw. Hall. And his throw is incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Keenan Allen, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Hall. Runs over it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. A handoff, Coleman between the tackles. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. You got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
And he will be marked down short of the first. As
I wonder where they're going to send him. Send my guy next. Yeah, I'm going to stay with Cleveland for 1 more year. Or they're going to ship me off to somewhere else.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's Coleman here. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great effort there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns continue to pull away here this.
Yep.
Out.
Now a play fake here on first down.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
Coleman will try up the middle. And not much to speak of.
I got a feeling
gain up to the 26.
I'm going to
The Browns on third
stay
down.
in the
Hit 2 for 4 thus
AFC.
far. This is 3rd and 9.
Got an open man here, and it's
for
KJ Hamler.
quite a while.
Well
Because
across the 45.
I stayed in NFC for about
So far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking
Seattle, LA.
Hall now on first down. A beautiful fake. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they hand off to Coleman. A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Off the bootleg. Hall. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Gerald Everett. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them.
Well, true.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's
off the bootleg. Hall rolling to his left. Pushes him over. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Hall on 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Out left, he's got it to Everett.
And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance there to finish.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. That throw into the arms of Allen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
Back to throw. Hall. Oh, he bowls over him. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
The play fake. Hall.
This pass caught by Hamler.
Touchdown.
K.J. Hamler.
A 24-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now.
He's been sensational all year. He threw touchdown pass number 4.
Let's go.
Here's Hall. Off the bootleg.
He'll go up top here for Hamler.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's got another 1st down, and he's also just a few yards short of 200 for the ball game.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. Looking to throw. Hall. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He got 29 yards that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Coleman again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Off the bootleg. Hall. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Gerald Everett, a beast. released in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this one. The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
On second down, it's Coleman. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. And this offense on third down today, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down. Off the bootleg. Hall. They'll find Everett there, complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. To throw it is Hall. Looking to throw on second down. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Hall.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season.
And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short.
Well, pick up a little bit more.
Cleveland offense making their way out.
Let's go. Now Hall throwing on 1st down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Going deep here for Allen.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense.
That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Off play action. Hall. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They begin the drive with Coleman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whenever he feels comfortable with, and when the offensive line has executed well today, to try and get him over 100 yards.
Now a give right side, Coleman. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
He'll go up top here for Hamler. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on.
Let's look at in the past. They only 2022. Hello, the Seahawks. Been with New Orleans. It's a different name. A different name. That's just it. About changing that to my first name. Shit. I don't give a fuck. Oh well.
So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. And they'll be led out by their 9th-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
I'll look that up later. 23 yards the pickup there. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
But they're getting ready to go forward now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot. Picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
Now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Off the play fake. Hall. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deontay Hardy with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Operating from the gun, Hall.
Allen, nifty footwork. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hall. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. Deontay Hardy. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as they have taken the lead. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Throwing to start the drive. Hall. Trucks over it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Operating from the gun. Hall. This is caught. It's Hardy. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deontay Hardy on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that field.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team.
He hit on the big one on that last drive. Touchdown pass number 50 on the season. What a year he's put together, and he'll try to build on it.
Is that Devontae Adams? Or is that a different Adams? No.
Hall now, throwing to start the drive. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they played, and the defense too, really, but they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the Browns are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten. And they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield who can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. A strong, determined run. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. off the play fake. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Powers through it. Room here to run. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. They've got... Throwing to start the drive. Hall.
That pass is caught by Hardy.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They will run again with Coleman. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Hall. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll go with the keeper. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Off-play action. Hall. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Here's Hall on 1st down. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the Steelers out in front in the second quarter. Jalen Reagor, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. A touchdown run there for Javonte Williams. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And that one's gone to the half with the visiting Bears on top. Jalen Waddle, a touchdown catch in that first half. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for the Bengals in that first half. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on the secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Browns, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
So here are the Browns to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. To throw it is Hall. Throwing to start the drive. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And he's used to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Operating from the gun, Hall. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And quickly they get to the line. Now Hall to throw on 2nd down. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hall. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty in the snaps under center heading out for the next one. Hall now throwing to start the drive. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there. That's batted down and incomplete.
All right.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Steps away.
No way you want.
And he's got
Do what they get paid for. Fuck it.
Give him 10 that time.
Start running.
The danger of running with it and picking up a first down. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Hall looking to throw on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Coleman now. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They finds his target, Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Keenan Allen
touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. Here's Hall on 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Okay.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Looking to throw. Hall. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. Ooh, the juke. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his 14th touchdown of the year. Cleveland offense making their way out. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
102 yards rushing for him now as he assault this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The end result, 21 yards. Off the play fake. Hall. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Off the bootleg, Hall. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They go play action here on 1st down. This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A very solid gain of 27. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in.
What?
And the Browns have 11-0 in their season.
I already knew it was going to blow out.
But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been wrong.
coming out on the field.
Well, they're getting a few points off for defense, but
To throw it is Hall. Off play action. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
A CD there up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Dancing away at the 35. Just with the Browns.
don't leave it wide open like that.
No doubt those are the types of
If
carries
you're
we're looking for.
not have it wide open,
This is when
I
coaches
want to do it like maybe free safety or the strong safety cutting from left to right and not the win arrow and make them think about coming their way.
Really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives
Like with pretty much with any type of sport. Well, the most physical, well, in American sports are between hockey, soccer, and football. But
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the
I go with the more dangerous sport is pretty much between the two, soccer and football. But I think football is more, I won't say more physical than soccer. I'm just saying it'd be more. I'm just counting them because they got pretty much pads and they go over each other's head.
This is Coleman. And they work
So
in
soccer, yeah, they go for the head, but
34 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And a pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's brought down. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown, Browns! A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 33 yards that time. Back to throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 30 yards there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Handoff, Coleman, right side. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match them.
Yep.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah,
So, oh, screw it. I'm changing it back to my fucking name. Fuck it.
It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the Browns' reigning league MVP. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Browns and the Steelers, and it's kicking off next on Madden.
And the Browns get
Hey, 2 receptions? Huh. When?
Now Hall throwing on first down. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
The numbers for Coleman last week. 3 touchdowns on the ground, and then Charles, he threw one in through the air for good measure.
Yeah, you know you have to account for him in all situations. I mean, we know he can run the heck out of the football. You just noted what he did. But how about him being able to get out of the backfield, catch it, and get into the end?
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. He'll try to forget what happened on the previous drive. He threw that interception. Sigh of relief, though. It didn't lead to anything, just the punt. Now they've got the football back here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And his throw here's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Hall now, off the play fake.
The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to close.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 30 yards. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Play action. Hall.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Hall throwing again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns are off to a 13-0 first. Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop as they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Off the play fake, Hall. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
I'm going Young.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Here's Hall on 1st down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he broke the single-season record. But that last completion, CD, that puts him over 6,000 yards passing on the season. Just unheard of.
Brandon, there was a time not long ago when 3,000 yards was the gold standard for quarterbacks. He's doubled that. If more people come along like him and hit that type of a number, if you throw for 3,000 yards, you're in danger of losing your job.
Now a throw from outside the pocket, complete out left. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. Ball has it knocked loose. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Yep.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also get possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one.
He's shocked.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's Coleman. This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Hall under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Micah Parsons.
Oh, well,
fuck. Get him, and that is sacked. Cleveland offense making their way out. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for this. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yard.
Yep. Nick Bolton.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
I wouldn't mind playing for the Steelers.
To throw it is Hall on 1st and 10. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Hall. Bulldozes past him. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he's been terrific in a dual threat role. Really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simple play. That defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deontay Hardy, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the 1st half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Coleman. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Hall. Off play action. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Hall now. Throwing on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Off the play fake. Hall. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Coleman will try up the middle. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. A handoff, Coleman between the tackles. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 50 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's their quarterback. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Some people say pretty much interception is pretty much a wake-up call. It depends on
they'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Off the bootleg, Hall. And he fires one, incomplete. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back on. Hall on first down. This is caught. It's Hardy. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Stevens. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Off the bootleg. Hall on the move to his left. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about him.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Running right through it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Let's get Coleman here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanketed his receivers. That's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Oh, it shifts past him. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 70 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now the The throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a short return to the 6-yard line. The Browns offense trotting back on the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And now they're in the hurry-up. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10. Off play action. Hall. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. Deontay Hardy with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. We talk so often about that. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Oh, good move. And another juke. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Second and 2. Now they hand off to Coleman. Gets past one man. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Hall. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. Oh, what a juke into space. And in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 125 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Right back to him on 1st down. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slam. Yeah, the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 4-yard line.
That's significant and a milestone. It allows him to start dreaming. Potentially, possibly, can he chase down Jerry Rice for #1 all-time? Still a ways to go, but now he can start to believe.
2nd and 2. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Keenan Allen, his 21st first touchdown of the season. And the Browns are going to be moving on to 12-0 as they extend their lead further. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of
the Browns set to take over. They'll run on first down. Coleman. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. That one looks like he'll throw here. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the play.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop.
Three damn interceptions. That one preseason Seahawks. Yeah, I went number 12 with the Seahawks. Twelve interceptions. Sacked 218 times. $60,980. 214 rushing touchdowns. Dang. Very beating. In a career, 214. Dan Marino, Rivers, Ryan, Roethlisberger, Stafford, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Tom Brady. Clear wins. -5 clear losses. Two Super Bowls that win, I'm with them. That one he went with the Packers. No, a lot of cheap fans gonna hate me for that one. What I'm about to say.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll be watching the Browns' Offensive Player of the Year. Your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Browns and the Ravens under the lights on Thursday night.
Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Tonight we start Week 14 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Ravens in this matchup. You figure they've got to be looking forward to this one. They've got a clear advantage on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, they totally understand it, not just by running the numbers, but those numbers do play into it because you've got one of the better passing offenses in the league, a top 10 unit, going up against one of the poor defenses in the league. So I think we're going to see these guys take some shots downfield. But right from the start, I expect them to attack and get right after them.
playing out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take
I
over
wish,
here.
pretty much. No, pretty much. It's the 17th right now. Right now, but I think I gotta double check on something. Right. Okay, August 18th, so
Here's Hall on 1st and 10. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, there's a pretty big start right there. They go bombs away on the first play from scrimmage.
Put a smile on your face, didn't it? Not because you're rooting for anyone, but that's the way to begin a game, to put someone back on their heels and announce that they plan to be aggressive.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. A look at the numbers for Coleman in last week's game. 19 carries, 137 yards, and a
thing
score.
out of this thing, out of pretty much any football game is trying not to get sacked for the whole season.
You know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman.
Okay, that we were
at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Off play action. Hall. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Keenan Allen. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Browns are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has...
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the 1st down. Allen, nifty footwork. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Caught by Allen. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. Touchdown! Deontay Hardy with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown a couple of... Throwing to start the drive. Hall. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Hall. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. To throw it is Hall. Throwing on first down. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they'd never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Off the bootleg. Hall. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had 3 touchdown passes in the game last week. He's already got 3 here in the first half alone as his guys start 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now Hall on first down. He finds his target, Allen. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deontay Hardy with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. In the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the depth.
Cleveland offense making their way out. On first down, it's Coleman, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Off the play fake, Hall. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Keenan Allen with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been... Off-play action. Hall. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. They'll run on first down. Coleman. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. Runs over it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Coleman. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Keenan Allen on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches, and being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's closing in on 300 yards passing already.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Hall. Allen's got it complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go option to the short side. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Pretty nifty spin move there early. That got him free for a second, but in the end, that's a net of 3 yards. They'll keep it on the ground. Coleman. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 63 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. They go play action here on first down. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Up the middle they go. It's Coleman, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how...
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of it.
Before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
On first down, Coleman. And that to the 30. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Hall now on third down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Off play action. Hall. And he can't find anywhere to go.
All right, fine.
He goes down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught by Coleman. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And nobody in this... Hall throwing to start the drive. And his throw is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Hall throwing on third and long. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pushes him over. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So first and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Coleman
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just a 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell it.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great effort there. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
And the sneak works on 2nd and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down to try and get him across.
No, and I think if you're the QB, you like these plays, don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in there as well.
Yeah, it makes you really part of the gang, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. He'll decide to keep this.
They read
He
it.
is going to lose yardage here. For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. That throw into the arms of Allen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Coleman, and I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now a give, right side. Coleman, and he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
Damn it.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try to
Not
get
really.
2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Hall. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Keenan Allen
5-6.
with career touchdown number 145, tying it with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list.
And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up. And
Yep.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. They begin begin the drive with Coleman. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Oh, he rolls over him.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
And they're going to speed things up here. Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Hall. "23 yards on the tuck and run."
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
117 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Coleman. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Able to slither by. And past the 30 down to about the 27. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Coleman. And one more time. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hall. Allen, nifty footwork. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking.
So, Oh, there we go. I got a silver medal. Woohoo!
It's week 15 of the NFL, and we'll be watching the Browns' creative quarterback, your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Browns and the Titans, and it's coming up next.
The folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Browns in this matchup, and this is going to be a heck of a chess match. This offense against a defense that will take no prisoners out there.
It's going to be a big-time battle, and I think that both of these teams have that.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. This running game's so important for them, and they know that, and helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want.
Okay. On that note, I'm not quitting the game. I'm not doing anything. Just want to get some of my chat to you guys. So, David Lee. I'm saying too much. never subscribed to me, thank you. And I want to keep on pretty much doing the content that I'm doing. Like with Red Dead, with .ie, with every kind of other games that pretty much I'm playing. Because it's been a while since I tortured pretty much the non-Assassin's Creed fan with an Assassin's Creed video. It's been a while. Thinking about doing that later today. Jet to be a dick. But I might do that later today, maybe. Or I might see that for that night. Well, I better do it during the day because I got not sleep all day on Friday. I go in at 4 Friday. So, 2 hours, 2 hour and 24 minutes. After that game, I'm gonna call it, guys. After this, I beat the shit out of the Tennessee Titans. The thing is, I might get Ultimate Madden tomorrow night, but that means I got to be up there by the midnight to actually get it with the receipt. But the other thing I want there are going to be a lot more videos of pretty much Madden, especially Madden 24. I'm going to start pretty much the franchise on that. I mostly did pretty much, let's say, offense on that side. On offense, quarterback, halfback, or wide receiver. I'm going to try to go a little bit out of my comfort zone. Play a little bit more on like the defense side on face of the franchise in Madden 24. I hope they got a little bit more options, a little bit on what position you can play. I'm hoping, but I get it. Linebacker, CB, or halfback. I would they bring tight end back. So I have pretty much quarterback, halfback, wide receiver, linebacker, and corner. 5. So that's what I miss. But I give it. If that would come out, They can't do any tweaking in that. They can't. But the other thing that would go on my chest, it mostly about work. I've been with pretty much this company since, well, pretty much Buckeyes company for pretty much about 8 or 9 months. But I've been with Orleans for 5 years. But everybody, I don't know if it's just my age or my tolerance for stupid questions. Don't know which one. Is it my age? I don't like do certain things what? Certain things certain way. What I'm saying is, I think, well, hold on. Let do certain things a certain way, and yeah, know where I'm going with this. Like, if I'm pretty much doing, like, for example, like if somebody asks, the manager on duty, right? Pretty much, let's not throw out any names, like Billy Bob Thornton, or no, not Billy Bob Thornton, I don't know. Let's say, let's go with Dragon Ball names, like Whis. Tell you clean up something in the back. You do it, right? Then all of a sudden you have like goat or pretty much Trunks or pretty much not want your favorite people to be around, and you just got done cleaning that bathroom, and you all of a sudden, when it comes to closing duties, you get Trunks suddenly thinks that you are like you are like doing the bathroom because you were cleaning the bathroom earlier that day. That's a term that pretty much I think is fucking bullshit. What I'm saying. Okay. Like for our example here. So later that day, later that day, and soon talking pretty much weeks, and you're saying all the bullshit. You're trying to let things off your chest. And then weeks make it a fucking excuse for pretty much Trunks. It's saying that pretty much he did all that shit. I like the part I get it. Yes, I get that. But the part that pisses me the fuck off, piss anybody the fuck off, anybody. You don't want to hear that coming, hearing about fucking excuses from management, from your basic manager of the whole fucking store. You don't want to hear that. But here's the thing. Two, I'm not pissed off at pretty much that somebody taking up more responsibility. Hell no. I'm not pissed off about that. I'm more pissed off at pretty much like the manager pretty much making a bunch of excuses for pretty much the goal order or Trunks. And a few others. I'm like, me personally, I don't give a fuck about pretty much anything. But if you start making excuses for certain people, whoever you are, I fucking hate that in a fucking person. Don't make a fucking excuses for another person. Just declare they're pretty much certain things pretty much they're doing, and you get rubbing it in every co-worker faces. That I know that's not how a lot of people see it, but that's how I fucking see it, and it's fucking wrong. Because my thing is, I've been pretty much been loyal to pretty much the whole fucking place. Even since pretty much when Portland's now the Buckeyes, haven't went for a job, haven't done shit. Check it, I'm working. But I'm saying that one of the things pissing me the fuck off. The newest thing that managers making excuses for pretty much employees. That's a new one for me. That's a new one. That's a new one for me. Hell. Because what going through my head with pretty much the way that someone says it, that the manager says it. I'm like, I was looking all around my head and like, okay, where's your lipstick? Because you're doing some $1 million ass kissing right now. And you don't even need to fucking do it. Because the person not even fucking in the same room or area. Holy shit, motherfucker. What, that the person got telekinesis? And say, telekinesis and feels pretty much when somebody compliments somebody, they automatically get a kiss on the ass. I'm like, motherfucker. I'm like, dude, I get it. When some people are doing so much shit. I get that. But the thing is, you don't need to shove it in people's faces. Like someone did. Because, look, yeah, just compliment pretty much the work. You don't gotta compliment the whole chapter. Hell no. But here's the fucking thing. If you want to kiss somebody else, wait till everybody leaves the fucking building, and you two can kick each other's asses all night. I know that gonna piss off a lot of fucking people. Everybody's a person like that. Everybody does. I just thought, and I thought I will actually never ever see that again. Because the last time I saw that was in fucking high school. Hell. Motherfucker.
Be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They'll try again with the arm here on second down.
What do you think the white old bitch? Nope.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man covers are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
Operating from the gun, Hall Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Up the middle they go. It's Coleman, and he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field.
And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going. A touchdown on the opening drive.
I think
second drive coming up here. They return to the field on offense.
And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Oh, able to avoid him. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, just shy of 140 yards and a touchdown.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play, and I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams, because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback or running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking.
And the Browns getting set to go. Now a play fake here on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
This offense, Charles, well, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. To throw it is Hall. Off the play fake. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 7-7, our score after one. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Hall.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Coleman.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Gerald Everett, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns Browns have moved down in front.
It's just not right. You cover everybody. But those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense just has to hate those guys.
Just drives you crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his second of this first half, as he'll try again on first down here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Oh.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
an awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And out across midfield down to the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Deontay Hardy.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns have moved out in front.
A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown.
Up the middle they go. It's Coleman. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They will run again with Coleman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there.
His 16th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter.
Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he's brought down. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
It's Coleman here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing.
The Browns set and ready to go on offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Trucks over it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Now Hall. Off play action. Going deep here for Allen. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. This is caught. It's Hardy. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. Off the bootleg. Hall. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he takes it down the 10-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deontay Hardy, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe.
Cleveland offense making their way out. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Powers through him. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 76 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. One play has him up past the 40 already and another first and 10. Coleman now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
Oh, look at the score, boy.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard game. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On the counter, here's Coleman. Now the ball comes loose, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Out to his left. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Rolling to his left. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop him short of a first down.
Oh, what a move. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. He's got his target. It's Coleman for a Browns touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Browns are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead.
And he will always have to go to your top.
Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Stevens. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air looking for more. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
4 touchdowns, 5. He had 387 yards, 290.
And with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys have...
In the so subscribe, hit that notification bell. I know that's been on it for about 3 hours and 2 minutes. About the 3 hours and 3 minutes in just a few seconds. Again, thank you for pretty much to the many subscribers I got. Thank you. And I hope I keep doing content for pretty much content that you guys like for certain things I like, because I've been doing pretty much Madden 23 ever since it came out. And I've been getting a little bit of trouble a little bit with some of the subjects that I pretty much say, or some of my buddies say in some of my chats. My one buddy, like the imprint out a lot. No, I said it pretty much a few thousand times, but that me yet trying to pronounce pretty much the usernames on YouTube or on pretty much on PlayStation or on Xbox or pretty much every type of. There are some fucking weird fucking names out there. Shit. There's some fucking weird ass names. But I went on about pretty much my work. I went on about pretty much how pretty much I'm in the following pretty much months. I'm gonna be doing that 24. I'm not gonna put a stop to this. I'm just gonna put this on the back burner until pretty much I feel it necessary to go back on. Because there are certain games that I want to put on the back burner. I know I can't because I gotta beat the games. Like I gotta beat Mafia. I already beat Mafia with Vito. I already beat Mafia 3 with Living Flag. But I'm going to beat Mafia 3 again. I'm going to do a different format. I'm going to do pretty much stay in New Orleans. Do that. while since I did Grand Theft Auto. The story has been a little bit difficult, a little bit. And on certain missions, I try to do the one mission where you go on the water. On the I forgot what mission I did before that. Well, no, I know what mission I did before. I'm trying to figure out what mission I do, what side mission I do before that main mission. I'm trying to remember. And I think same day on the 17th, I think today, I think Red Dead, the first one came out. So Red Dead is in the morning. I'm like, yes, I believe so. Cause it said August 17th. I double check on that after I get off here. I'm definitely buying Undead Nightmare Incoming 2. Yes, it is. So, I'm going to get off here. Thank you guys for subscribing and pretty much putting out with my bullshit. See you guys. Oh, and before I go, I got a little something money for you guys. I'm gonna choke that bitch. No. I'm not. See you guys.